Quick disclaimer, do not take any trades that I mention on this channel just because I mention it. Do your own research, do your own due diligence. Everything I say on this video and on my channel is solely my opinion when it comes to the market. So, happy trading, investing, but let's get to it. Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for coming back. We're going to do a little market analysis from this past week, maybe a little forecast on this upcoming week. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. I hope you guys have been prepared for this kind of downside in the market. I think some opportunities are still coming along. The U.S. is kind of in a non-precedented situation historically. So we're going to take a look at that today. I hope everybody's enjoyed their week. I enjoyed my weekend as well. I went to the powwow, Dick's Powwow here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Sang some good songs, danced to some good songs, seen a lot of family and friends. So I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend as well. But let's get straight into it, you guys, because I don't want to drag it out and have you guys watching a long video again. I just want people to keep things like this in the mind. The economy is kind of in a resetting stage right now. So if us minorities and people that haven't had the knowledge in the past can really take grasp of this and execute, we might be in a better situation 15, 20 years from now. So let's take a look. Boom. We are looking at the SPY. This is the S&P 500, guys. Top 500 of the U.S. This is the daily chart. That last week, we had opened Monday with a big upturn. What is that? Plus 2.64%. Next day was even higher, 3.10. And we started leveling out, coming back down. We are on the way back down. This is obviously, let's go back to day. Okay, you guys, this is obviously a downtrend. So don't try to trade against it. We're aware that inflation is still happening. The dollar's power is still going up. The Feds are going to do anything that they have to do to get that price to go down. Okay, when we start talking about how high interest rates can go for banks, and the Federal Reserve, they can go as high as you can imagine. They're going to combat the dollar's inflation. But anyways, looking at the S&P, looking at the S&P, we are obviously in a downtrend. A lot of people thought this right here was the pullback in mid-August, but no, we're breaking this low, and I believe this upcoming week we're going to break this low again. And man, I'm really, when it comes to long-term loading my account, I'm thinking the 326 area. This is for the index also. So 3,260. But somewhere in there, that's where I'm thinking we're headed to, guys. That's just the S&P 500. Let's go look at the dollar. Because the dollar, let's go to day. I mean, that week chart looks terrible. Looks like a rug pull. Looks like, looks like Squid Game token or something. um, that's absolutely ridiculous. But it's still getting stronger. You guys see, we had a good pullback last week. Um, Great British Pound hit that support level, but now it's starting to go back down. So once we get to this area right here again, uh, if 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 the price breaks this and then hits down and keeps going up, the U.S. is in for trouble. As in the consumer U.S. People like me and you, of course. So, but that's just if it goes up like that. If we can hit this support level and find some kind of leadway going back down, that would be nice. Or even some consolidation. I watched an interview the other day, and they were saying that the Fed's rates could get as high as 6.5%. And I mean, realistically, um, they could get as high as like 8. You know, yeah, it just all depends on what the dollar does. Especially with the U.S. jobs report that came out last week. Um, Americans are just we're making a lot of money, and the dollar's just really overvalued at the moment. We've got to do something, and I mean they're gonna combat it. It's gonna happen. Another thing we can look at, Bitcoin. I'm not much into trading really when it comes to cryptocurrencies. I'm a long term investor, but I don't think Bitcoin is gonna make it through this recession. Because we haven't, it hasn't really started. You feel me? Um, when we actually go into what we're thinking is going to happen, um, I don't think Bitcoin's gonna make it. Uh, Not like it's gonna lose all of its value, but I don't think Bitcoin is gonna hold above that level right there. I'm thinking we might see 10,000. We might see, shoot, we might see 9,200. You know, somewhere in that level right there, because that's an old support or resistance level. Yeah, good resistance. Consolidation, 9,400. To 10,400. So, guys, just be careful what you're investing in right now. I would not start buying things. I would not start buying VU ETFs. Um, I would not start buying SPY yet. I think Apple's on the way down still. Personally, I have put options on Apple right now because I think they've been overvalued for a long time. AMD, no wait, this is Amazon. Amazon's on the way down. I'm thinking somewhere in the 90s, to be honest with you. Um, Microsoft, I haven't really looked at Microsoft like that because Microsoft's always gonna be a strong house, but yeah, you're looking somewhere in here, the $200 range. Tesla, Tesla at 115, 123. Those are like absolutely the drop bottom. I think we're going to see bounces up and down on the way down, of course, because they just aren't going to let the dollar fall um, crazily. It's going to be a gradual decline when the dollar starts losing power. Um, they can't just, rug pull it, I guess you could say. But Meta, I've got some puts on Meta. They're at a crazy support level right now. I actually think they broke that. Yeah, Meta's on the way down. Maybe Ian Dunlap can fix it, but I don't know. I don't think so. Um, PayPal, they just released news that they can basically bill customers for misinformation, um, which is wild. We're talking about spreading fake news and stuff. You can get billed by PayPal for it. Um, so that's probably something that they're going to try to do to boost revenue. So, I mean, you look at that, they've lost. They're at a third. They're at less than a third of the price of their all-time high. So PayPal's a little hurting right now. Another one that no one really talks about, Twitter. Me personally, I have puts on Twitter at the moment. I don't think Twitter's gonna make it. Look at this. I mean, other than back here, it's been trading in this $30 range. You know, most of its lifetime. Most of its lifetime has been in this $30 range. Um, it can't even break $100 as far as a tech company. Social media, the only thing social media has going for it is advertisements. Twitter's not good at that. They're not even good at tracking stuff. They got a lot of bots. So don't nobody even want to buy it. Of course, with the whole Tesla stuff. But yeah, that right there, it's just overvalued to me. Just hit a resistance level. Boom, boom, boom. I don't think Twitter's gonna make it. But that's just my opinion. You guys, once again, disclaimer. See how it goes though. So, with all that being said, guys, watch out this week. I think we got another little while before we get another good bounce in the market. So, you guys just be careful out there and save up. Get ready to pile on whenever we do get a good reversal. And be safe out there. I love you guys. Peace.